Worth noting that there is a new king of the smartphone hill. A report from Canalys says that Huawei is now the world's top smartphone vendor, having shipped 55.8 million devices in Q2 of this year. While that was down 5% year over year for Huawei, it did allow them to overtake Samsung because Samsung shipments were down 30% year over year. Samsung only shipped 53.7 million units, and this is all the more eyebrow-raising because, remember this, quote, Huawei is still subject to U.S. government restrictions, which have stifled its business outside of mainland China. Its overseas shipments fell 27% in Q2, but it has grown to dominate its domestic market, boosting its Chinese shipments by 8% in Q2, and it now sells over 70% of its smartphones in mainland China. China has emerged strongest from the coronavirus pandemic, with factories reopened, economic development continuing, and tight controls on new outbreaks. This is a remarkable result that few people would have predicted a year ago, said Canalys senior analyst Ben Stanton. If it wasn't for COVID-19, it wouldn't have happened. Huawei has taken full advantage of the Chinese economic recovery to reignite its smartphone business. Samsung has a very small presence in China with less than 1% market share and has seen its core markets such as Brazil, India, the United States, and Europe ravaged by outbreaks and subsequent lockdowns, end quote. Taking first place is very important for Huawei, said Canalys analyst Mo Jia. Quote, it is desperate to showcase its brand strength to domestic consumers, component suppliers, and developers. It needs to convince them to invest and will broadcast the message of its success far and wide in the coming months. But it will be hard for Huawei to maintain its lead in the long term. Its major channel partners in key regions, such as Europe, are increasingly wary of ranging Huawei devices, taking on fewer models and bringing in new brands to reduce risk. Strength in China alone will not be enough to sustain Huawei at the top once the global economy starts to recover, end quote.